sleep until noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry here for Ken Walker. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Here's a diving catch right side. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 21 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Walker. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll try and run. Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Chiefs 0. Jason Myers taking the fourth here.
after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold from the gun. He'll try and do this himself. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. These two teams all tied after one. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold down to throw. Now he'll tuck, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw, Darnold. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Darnold just beating the play clock. He'll try and do this himself. And this is taken in at the 5.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now Darnold on third and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
48-yard line.
Here's second and 8. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 25.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
15. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Yellow! Hey, yellow, hey, go.
Mahomes now to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Yellow! Yellow!
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Seahawks, 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
Here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chiefs, 17.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Easy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Walker now on first and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now it's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This will get the lead up to 7. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Got him in. It's Brown. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 69 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
The game, 24-24.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Oh, some strong running. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one too low.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
And the Seahawks first down. A 57-yard gain. First down, Seattle.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Darnold to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. And for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Muscles by at the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Hey, 57, 57, color, 57. Oh, hey, attack, attack.
Mahomes will throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Hey, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Here comes second down. Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
That is caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Butker on for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game 31-31. Harrison Butker.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Time. Red 80. 80. Go 80. Set.
Now Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us, this ball intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to win this football game here in overtime. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because
everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go from New Orleans. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
To the air, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Headed out right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Chuck will throw to get us started. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. There he goes on the right side. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20. The late. Zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
43! Come back! What's that?
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 7-point lead in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on 17-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Chuck working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Chuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And Chuck's going to have him on 1st down there, so he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chuck now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd 36-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. He's got it inside the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payback.
And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Throws to the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chase Young bringing him down there.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Escapes a defender. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shuck now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Won't get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get in these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes it down to the 33. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Gun. It's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alontae Taylor has it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
tight. 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Shove. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Now shot to throw. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's shot. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shuck. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Shuck working from the gun. Cut. Nice gain left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Space